Let's talk about an edge finishing foot and how you can use it for stitch in the ditch with quilting. Welcome, I do sewing and DIY related content, and today we are going to be talking about this edge finishing foot, specifically when it relates to sewing like the stitch in the ditch method for quilting. Now, this video is not going to get too in depth into this presser foot, we're just more using it for a specific purpose. Now, for this edge finishing foot, you can see it has that guide in the middle, so that is what's going to help us with the stitch in the ditch method. So I'm going to go over to my sewing machine, take off your old presser foot, which is there's a little black button on the back that I press on mine, and then this just clips right into place. And now, once you have it clipped into place, double check to make sure your needle is in the middle. So my needle is actually left aligned right now, so I want that to go into the middle, and I'm just going to press the button to readjust that, but be sure to adjust it on your own. Now there's this guide. We want the needle to be lined up with the guide, and then I am just going to double check to make sure that my needle is not going to hit anything, and it looks like we are good there. So now I am just going to go and get some fabric. So I have this little test fabric. It's two pieces that I did sew together, and stitch in the ditch requires you to sew on that seam line or almost very close to it. So I have the guide lined up where that seam is, and I'm just going to sew directly down it. And in all honesty, this was actually incredibly simple. It was very easy. This gave me almost the perfect stitch in the ditch line. Now, what I wanted to try to do was to test this a little bit more, as I have a quilt that I'm working on, and as you can see here, it had asked for stitch in the ditch. I personally like when you can see the line just a little bit though of that seam, so I want to see if this presser foot works for that too. I'm going to lay my quilt so that the green border, as you can see, that green portion is right lined up with the guide, and I'm just going to take a very close seam similar to how I did on this purple, and then I will redo this when we get kind of up to the top where that pink is. And I want to see if this presser foot helps me just to stay very straight in a line for that seam. I think it might, and now again, this is not necessarily stitch in the ditch, this is just something that I like to do, and I wanted to see, can this help you sew those very narrow straight lines? And when I was sewing with this, especially going this direction, I found it did. This guide acted really well to let you see where you are going, making sure you are staying in line with what you are sewing. And I thought that the stitch turned out really nicely for it, so I was excited to see how it worked. Once I had that done, I did want to try it for a couple other of these lines. I think if you were going to use this for this purpose, like while it works, do you need to go out and get this separate presser foot? Probably not. So now the last thing I wanted to check was if I wanted to do this really big stitch in the ditch line. And what I noticed was when I started to actually sew it, the guide was getting sort of stuck into the fabric. And then I was having to readjust the presser foot to make sure that it was staying like in the center. I felt like it started to kind of go off to the right a little bit. Now, I'm not sure if this was because my fabric was too thick. I don't know if this was because the pressure foot tension was too high on it. I'm unfortunately not able to change that on my machine, but it definitely made it so that I was a little bit more cautious and slow while going through sewing up the stitch. Once I did get it done though, everything looked really nice. I was happy with how the lines came out, especially for the quilting. I know that for this quilt, I didn't necessarily do the stitch in the ditch. I did my version of it almost, but everything looked good with it. And then for the actual stitch in the ditch that I did test out, this presser foot was like a 10 out of 10. I would highly recommend it. If you're somebody who's brand new to quilting, if you are trying to really get into having very nice and clean stitch in the ditch lines, this presser foot made it so much easier. Stitch in the ditch can be hard because it is supposed to be so invisible, and this gave you a really nice guide so that you weren't having to figure out exactly, well, I need to align my fabric, I need to make sure that the seam's straight. This just kind of took away a little bit of that uncertainty for you. Let me know if you've ever used one of these or what your tips are for stitch in the ditch so that we can all help each other. I would love to find out. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next time. Thanks for watching.